Melon con melon. Meloncollieflaurです。Hello everyone. Hello Milo con melon. I am meloncollieflaur. And you know what today is? It's Watermelon Wednesday. SUIKA水曜日だよ. We've made it to the middle of the week once again. Just a few more days until the weekend. And it's almost the end of June as well. Time really does fly, huh? But be it work or school, continue to do your best. I know you got this. Just a few more days and you can rest proper. June was cool. Unless you're thinking in terms of the weather, then it's the exact opposite for sure. おはようございます。こんにちは。こんばんは。私はメロンコリーフラワーです。今日の配信はスイカゲームだよ。There was an update earlier today, apparently. Well, not today, but 5 days ago, apparently. Bug fixes in battle mode. There's a new skin. Oh, that's cool. Neo Retro Summer. That's interesting. Ireland's weather is basically a fight between Groudon and Kyogre most of the time. Wow. That's interesting. 面白いメロン. I did not expect that, actually. I figured it'd be more of like a cloud cover-esque situation. Where, like, there's always an overcast or something like that. But I don't know. Okay. Let's get started. The backgrounds do look nice. I may get that Neo one though, because it looks really nice. I mean, when it's sunny, it gets really sunny. Either that or it's because we're not used to the heat. Oh, that makes more sense. I know that there are a lot of people who aren't really used to the heat. I mean, I'm summer grown, obviously. But, like, that means that I have resistance to the heat as well. But that also means that I am very susceptible to the cold. So I deal with heat much better than cold. That does not mean that I don't get hot or anything like that. It just means that my survivability is higher in the heat than in the cold. Sunny day with no charging needed for solar beam. Yeah. Or solar power where it's like too hot, I take some damage. But I'm more powerful, I guess. How many abilities are there that are positively affected by the sun? I know there's a few. I know Leaf Guard is a thing as well. And I wonder if Sunny Day has more than the other weather effects or abilities. But yeah, I know that people's arguments for weather is that if it is too cold, I can always warm up. Which makes sense. It is a lot easier to throw more things on than to take more things off. But that's with dealing with the weather. A lot of times people will say, it's like when someone says or someone asks, what's your favorite season? I think most people do say autumn or fall. Because summer is too hot, winter's too cold, and the spring usually brings allergies, I think. Oh, Melon, the best day of the week is here. Watermelon Wednesday. Hello, Bob. Con Melon. Frostbite is also another status. Wait, is it? Since when? Is that a new thing? And when it's too hot, there's only so much you can take off. Yeah. But I would definitely rather be warm than cold. Plus, more people, from what I understand, more people get sick in the cold than they do in the heat. I know there is such thing as heat exhaustion from lack of drinking water or lack of hydration and whatnot. But people tend to get more sick during the colder parts of the year or the rainier parts of the year than in the heat. That's why I always get confused when people say they prefer cold over hot. Frostbite is kind of new, basically like burn, but reducing special attack. Oh, that's okay. That's actually really cool. Literally. That makes sense. I like that actually. I was wondering if there would ever be an equivalent to something like that. And it does make more sense, I guess, for the special attack to go down instead. That makes a lot of sense. And considering that apparently we've gotten rid of like hail now, and we now have like snow, I guess it would make more sense to do something like that. I like that actually. It makes more sense than the move flatter, that's for sure. So I think that's interesting. Flatter and Shadow Ball, back in the day anyway. Apparently Shadow Ball always lowered special defense, even though it was a physical attribute for the longest time. I thought that was always odd. But maybe they knew something that we didn't. And Frozen is still just a bonus. If it hits the 10%. Okay. I see. Naruhodo, Melon. But I like that. I think Frostbite's really cool. But I think that's... The thing about that too is I think that's closer to like... Well, you say it is a status, right? That works like burn. So we have Frostbite and Freeze then? As different statuses? ZA also comes out in autumn. Okay, okay. I'll assume you're getting it then. Whoa. Well, Freeze can't be reliably put onto another mon. Reliably put onto another mon. Huh. Okay. Flat. 1236. 1236. Wouldn't a female slacking be a slackwing? Yes, actually. A female slacking would be a slackwing. Now, obviously, there's play on words in English for slacking, as in like slacking off, hence the move slack off. But, yes, in this case, that would also be a nice pun. Even if it's not an actual word. Yeah. There's always been this thing that bugged me. For Mimikyu. I feel like it was a lost opportunity for them to not put Mimikyu's Pokedex number in the regional dex or what have you as 339 due to its name. It would have been perfect actually. I just thought it was weird. That's all. Oh. Okay. Skill swapping and slacking slack off is definitely an option. Truant? Not true. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Truant. Yeah, that was something that was done a lot, I think. Back in Gen 3 or Gen 4. Perhaps even Gen 5. Do that and then swap out the other Pokemon. Yeah, Steel Ant and Regigigas. Well, Regigigas had slow start, yeah? Unless Truant is a hidden ability? Well, I mean, Truant is a hidden ability for Durant, I think. I'm not exactly sure how well Truant really works for any Pokemon. I'm sure there's a strategy behind it though. A double battle in Victory Road of Emerald would try to do that with Slacking and Gardevoir. Keyword is try, they kind of sucked at doing it. Wait, so they were programmed to do it, but they didn't properly do it? That's interesting. Also funny how they made Regigigas when Reggie became president of Nintendo. Yeah, that might be why. Well, I don't know if that's why they did that though. Considering that the Reggies already existed, it's just that they made a fourth one. How many Reggies do we have now? Like 6? I think 7? I'm not sure. Isn't there also a trainer in Gen 3 that has a lantern, the new Earthquake? Maybe so, actually. Cause your spook, call Melon. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. Wow. You bring gifts such as smoked brisket? Interesting. 6 Reggies? Okay. Huh. And Lantern can't normally learn Earthquake. So... does the NPC cheat? Or is it possible to get Earthquake on Lantern? Or was there just an error? Talking Nintendo? Well, I am playing a Nintendo game. Or a Nintendo exclusive. Yes, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, we're talking about Pokemon. That seems to be the easy topic. Which it is. Either cheat or a glitch. Oh. So that means it was an oversight then. It does remind me of the Gen 1 days though. Or even the Gen 2 days. Where a lot of Pokemon learned some very odd moves. I know the move pool was very small. But seeing like a Rhyhorn use like Surf or Thunderbolt or something like that was very interesting. Or a Nidoking using I think Surf was very interesting. Winona also cheats. Her Altaria is too low level to be in Altaria. I guess she followed suit after Lance then. A lot of the dragon trainers wanted to cheat. They're like, dragon types take too long to evolve. We'll figure something out. And I guess they did. Is there a bug dragon type? Probably not, right? person gets this also have Hydreigons that are way below 64. That's so weird and dumb. What is with the dragon types? Nope, even though the one from Gen 2 should have been. Gen 2, Yanma? I guess so, because it is a dragonfly. Yan Mega? Yeah. Huh. That's actually interesting. I wonder if it would evolve faster though. 1630. Because, you know, bugs evolve fast, but dragons evolve slowly. So I wonder if it would be in the middle. But I guess technically most dragons are reptiles, right? So how could a dragon be a bug and a dragon at the same time? Somehow Bug got an Elite 4 member before Grass. Yeah, Gen 4. Yeah, that is true. I mean, Gen 4 was when bugs did start shining better. Strongly. Got a lot of very, very strong attacks. Made them very viable. If only female combi wasn't such a pain to get. I love bug types, favorite type of all. Is female combi difficult to get? Is it a lower chance to get a female combi? It's part of the honey tree system. But also, yes, it's 12.5%. Okay, so it is lower. Okay. I mean, male combi have their uses, even if they can't evolve. Six hours in real time for it to spawn. Yeah, the honey tree thing was never really a thing that I cared to do because I knew that I would forget to actually go back to the tree. Apparently Munchlax is more of a pain to get than combi though. Male combis get to stay cutie patooties. Bah. Maybe that's why Barry runs around so much. I think Barry just has no chill. Constantly moving. Like his father. He did get a munchlax. Oh. Well, there you go. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Also really off how Lucas Dawn never get a rival fight, even though in the double battle they're shown to have the third starter no one chose. Huh. Guess I never really thought about that. I guess that's what burial's for. Pretty sure one of them just mainly wanted to complete the Pokédex anyway. Wow. Ah, Melon. Also funny how in Japan in 2006, Mother 3 and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl both had male pro tags that are called Lucas. Oh yeah, that's well. Is Lucas called Lucas in both Mother 3 and Diamond and Pearl in Japan? Oh. He's called Diamond in the manga? Okay. Is Dawn called Pearl? How'd you guess? I had a small inkling, I think. You know? It was just a genuine wonder. I was just curious about it. But yeah, I guess In English, yeah. Both their names is Lucas. Most of the manga player characters are literally just named after the player games. Right, yeah. Keeping tradition. Ohayou gozaimasu. O genki desu ka? Because it is 5 a.m. in Japan. Well, 1992. Wow. Melon, are there any other melon dogs you know? I don't actually. But to be fair, I also haven't sought out for any either. Perhaps you guys may know some though. Unless I am the one and only. But there's no way I could be the one and only, right? Leafeon is probably the closest thing. Is Leafeon a dog though? Or even a fruit at that? There's bound to be at least one other melon dog. I'm curious. But by your logic, you must be right, because usually people latch on to iconic designs and stuff, or characters that stand out. So by that logic, it also would have meant that I would be more popular as well. Maybe. It's also debated whether the Eevees are dogs or cats. What does it say officially? What are they supposed to be? Just hybrids, yeah? Hybrids with the typing they have. I see. So what does that make? Suikun, Raiko, and Entei. Entei has the floppy ears like dogs, so I'm assuming it's a dog. I guess that's fair. I mean, from what I remember, they're called legendary beasts. Fair enough. Because Raiko looks more like a saber-toothed tiger. True, and then in Scarlet and Violet they gave the tiger a long neck. Yeah, it became a giraffe apparently. They wanted to go neck to neck with Executor, I guess. And Farigarath. Oh. Everyone made so many memes of that. Yeah, it makes sense. But it is a palm tree, I think. Melon. I mean, when Dino Suicune came out, everyone actually liked it. Yeah. It does look nice. Oh. Fluttermane will always be cool. Yeah. Just say chill goes to the past. You mean a broken Pokemon? A lot of really neat designs in Scarlet Violet. My favorite has to be Tatsugiri though. The silly fish. Tatsugiri is really cool. I like the I like how they do the Tatsugiri Dodongo thing. I think it's called Dodongo. Oh. $18.58. 1858. Dodonzo with the ability commander. Okay, Dodonzo, yeah. Yeah. Dodonzo. No one really talks about the dolphin, interestingly enough. And I think it has a cool design. Gen 5's Dream World was pretty weird. What do you mean? Or how do you mean? I do like Dream World abilities. That's what started the hidden ability thing. Also love Elephant. 0 to Hero is a fun ability. I used one. Nice. You need a 3DS to access. You need a 3DS to access despite Gen 5 being a DS game. Gen 5 being DS games. Oh yeah, well that was because of the alternate reality stuff. Or augmented reality stuff. The radar, right? I thought it was an interesting concept. I thought it was pretty neat actually. It's still usable now, is it not? That's one thing that's really cool about Pokemon games past Gen 2. You can take a Pokemon from Gen 3 and bring it all the way up to Gen 9. It is legal and possible. Physically. Like physical hardware. It can still be used if you downloaded it before something or other methods. Wink, wink. Sure, of course. That's what I was wondering, because I don't think the service was discontinued or anything. So that means that it can still be used. People have actually made a card to transform Gen 1 and Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon to Gen 3. I think I've seen a video on it, yeah. But I think it's like online only. And again, I think like one person made like a physical card to do the thing as well. The card did actually have a lot of effort put in with the professor actually guiding you rather than just being menus. Right. I think that is what I saw in the video. Melon. Oh. Nice. One thing I thought that was very cool was with Pokemon Home, they used the, or Pokemon Bank, they used the same character from Pokemon Box. And I thought that was very cool. Nice consistency. Well. Ah, 1440. Bridget, I think her name was. I think so. Which makes a lot of sense. And she also has a daughter in Pokemon Ranch, Haley. So Pokemon Ranch was actually one I had never played before. Maybe I should look into it on my off time. I recently acquired a Tycho plushie. However, it's long, but it was a steal of a price considering how I never see Tycho merch anywhere. That makes a lot of sense too. I think that's really cool. Tycho is really cool. I actually like Tycho a lot. Tycho no Tatsujin is a very fun game. It's a neat storage system that lets you get a lot of rare Pokemon from it. Oh, I see. I was gonna say, isn't that what Pokemon Box did as well? Maybe Ranch did it better. Unfortunately, they made it so any Pokemon in the ranch can only be transferred out using the save file that was used. Doesn't Pokemon Battle Revolution do the same thing, I think? Because the file is tied to it, yeah? It does, but Battle Revolution doesn't store them. It just borrows the data. Oh, I see. And how many files can you do on Pokemon Ranch? Just one? Isn't that how the Pokewalker became a failure? Some Pokemon got stuck on there forever, last I recall. I'm not entirely sure on that, because it could be as simple as replacing a battery as well. You can just reset it. Yeah, I can assume that you can still use the Pokewalker just fine. I think people just don't do it or don't think about it. It was in box with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I thought it was pretty neat though. I thought getting a lot of the physical, like, added things with Pokemon was really cool. Because this means that they were trying to internationally give us the same things or the same ideas that they had in, like, Japan and stuff. Much like how Pokemon Go became a thing as well. Which it might as well be like the equivalent to the bug catching thing, which Tajiri basically was basing Pokemon off of in the first place. When people were doing the catching bugs and having them fight and stuff. Ranch also got an update only in JP for Pokemon Platinum added. Right. I think I remember hearing about that as well. Have you used it before? We don't talk about Cool Trainer Nick and bug catching? Why not? This is new info to me. Wow, Melon. The guy basically cheats and almost always wins whenever he's in the competition. Huh. To be fair, to this day, I don't really understand how the bugs are rated in the bug catching contest. Either getting a Scyther or Pinsir at high level. I see. Maybe he's just a fantastic bug trainer. It kind of makes sense for a bug trainer to actually be really good at it, right? Perhaps it's skill instead. Knowing what to look for. They're rated by high rare, high level, and how much HP they have. I think I only knew about the HP and the level. Oh, he's a cool trainer class. Now I see what you mean. Yeah, I misread. I don't know why I thought he was a bug trainer. Maybe he was a bug trainer first. And then became a cool trainer. I don't know. As a cool trainer though, it would make sense to get Scyther though. Or maybe Heracross. All bug catchers are cool trainers to me. They do make up the majority of the beginning of games usually. You can tell everyone's having fun. Though I don't really understand how the bug fighting thing actually worked in Japan. Or, you know. Maybe they treated them like Beyblades or something. Well, obviously they didn't spin, but you know what I mean. Just like, you throw out your bugs and they just sit there until they don't. So I'm not exactly sure how you would tame bugs in a competitive manner. Bugsy also changes between green and purple hair. Purple hair and crystal, yeah. Gold, silver, crystal, and then green and... Oh, you mean the sprites in general, yeah? I'm not entirely sure. I think Heart Gold, Soul Silver is purple. Beetles with horns like to smack into each other and flip the other out of its way. Oh, so it's like sumo wrestling then. They're basically sumo beetles. Oh. And that explains that explains the, I guess, the Kirby copy ability as well. Oh. $18.75. 1875. The armored cannon beetle from Pikmin is also neat. I haven't played Pikmin actually. Oh. But there are 4 games, so it must be popular. Blind Pikmin playthrough since you're also plant-based? I don't know. I would say never, but I'm not sure. It would definitely be blind. Just be aware the games are very timed and organization based. But I'm bad at both of those. Wild. I am not wild. I am tamed and well grown. Homegrown, if you will. Okay. Domesticated. If you want to domesticate your fruits and vegetables, I say go at it, maybe. If you can tame a bread dog, you can tame a vegetable pupper, I guess. Purebred. Dogs are able to loaf into a bread. Look, I thought cats do the loaf thing though. What would be my cat equivalent actually? Melon. Honestly, probably a yellow melon. Dogs also split Where they lay on the ground with all the legs out. That's funny. I thought the loaf was when the legs were tucked in. What would be a nice or funny pun with a cat and a fruit or vegetable? Loaf is in, split is out. This is my first time hearing sploot. What? When I heard that word, I lost it. Dog lore goes crazy. I'm not surprised at all, actually. All things considered. Well, speaking of, I still need to get SUIKA Melodies of Steel 3. And I don't want to forget about that. Whoa. 1387. And 387. Not bad today. Not the best, but not bad either. Ichi. That will be it for today. This was very fun chat today, actually. 見てくれてありがとう。聞いてくれてありがとう。Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Watermelon Wednesday is always fun. Still enjoyed it? I'm glad. Always stay tuned. If you really want to stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Because I don't really use social media, even though I do have an Instagram. And yes, I did see your message, Milo. I apologize. But stay tuned for more Watermelon Wednesday. Stay tuned for more Super Paper Mario. And when I get back to Pokemon stuff as well. But yeah, I'm meloncollieflaur, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye. おつめらー